Just Seen It is made possible by Adobe and the Adobe Creative Cloud, including Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and After Effects. More information is available at bit.ly/AdobePTV. We discuss the upcoming nominees for Best Picture in our special Oscar preview.
Edith, I like you.
Hi, I'm Aaron, and I'm here with Lisa and Kevin, and today we're here to talk about who we think should win and will win the Best Picture Oscar this year. Lisa, who do you think should win?
Almost every single one of the nominees could win. They're all excellent films, and I would not be upset if any of them took home the main prize. That being said, I think it's a three-way race between Gravity, American Hustle, and 12 Years a Slave.
When I pick a movie that should win Best Picture, I think it needs to be a well-made film in every regard, but it also needs to entertain me, just pure entertainment value, whether that be laughs, shock, whatever. And out of all the movies I saw this year, the one that did that the most was Wolf of Wall Street. And the reason that I'm picking Wolf of Wall Street and picking the most entertaining film for me was because I did it last year with Django Unchained, and I knew Django wasn't gonna win, but this is what I want to win. And I think that Wolf of Wall Street has depraved subject matter, yes. It's not setting the best example, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad movie or people should look down on it. You just shouldn't walk out of the movie being like, I want to be like Jordan Belfort.
But I think 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds are probably going to idolize him and think like, yeah, that's cool.
Yes, but that happens with tons of movies, and just because it happens with this one doesn't mean that you should say that it's lesser of a film.
I don't think it's lesser of a film. I think it was too darn long.
No, I agree with you on the length. I think this is a near perfect movie with the exception of the length. I think they just should have edited it down. Back to the other, what you guys were talking about whether people come, whether it's a good role model movie or whatever. It is not the obligation of a film to teach a lesson or to present a positive role model.
He's holding a mirror up to society. Like, society is a bad place where people get away with stuff like that all the time.
And it's exactly what happened in real life. I mean, Jordan Belfort is out there now with a hot wife doing his thing, and it's everybody's individual choice whether they want to follow that example or not. Well, a film in the same, sort of in the same category, which I think had the editing down pat and is my choice for what should win, would be American Hustle. What a movie. It's an actor's movie, it's a director's movie, it's an art director's movie, it's a film composer's movie, but most importantly of all, it's an audience movie. Everybody who saw that, without fail, from 88 years old to 18-year-olds, liked that movie. Okay, obviously, except Kevin.
I was
what
so
are your
bored.
objections? Really?
I was so bored. I didn't find any character compelling. They all seemed like I'm doing a Scorsese-type movie. Look at us. I didn't buy any of the characters. Jennifer Lawrence was the only one that perked me up, but she's hardly in the movie. And she's a caricature.
Sometimes I think that I'll die before I change.
I think that this is a spoiler. If something is going to overthrow what I think will win, it's going to be American Hustle or Gravity.
Which is my choice for what should win. In addition to all the technical marvels of Gravity, I think Sandra Bullock gives a great performance, and I think that's one of the big strengths of the film. She won an Oscar for The Blind Side. It's too bad that the movie didn't match her performance, so it's nice to see her do a fantastic performance in a fantastic film.
It's record-breaking. It's done so many things that we've never seen on camera before. Alfonso Cuarón will definitely get a Best Directing Award.
Yes.
I think that because he's broken so many boundaries and gone so many places we haven't seen. And I do admire it because it's concise.
Yeah.
And you're at the edge of your seat the entire time.
Unbelievably
One of my
so.
friends said, he goes, that was harrowing.
It really was. And if it doesn't win, I think it will be because the Academy is a little squeamish about sci-fi movies.
Yeah. In that vein, I think the one movie that could slip under and win it is 12 Years a Slave. Like Gravity, there was a lot of technical brilliance in it. I thought the acting, the music, the directing, cinematography, it was all great. For me, the one thing that pulled me out of it was that I didn't really feel any emotional reaction at the end, like I think you should. So for those reasons, I side with Gravity, but I think it has a possibility of actually taking it.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you and say it's not going to slip under the radar and win. It is going to win. This is my pick for what will win for a couple different reasons. Golden Globe Best Drama. It's not always a precursor, but last year Argo won and then it won Best Picture, and I'm gonna stick by my thought that that has something to do with it. It doesn't always, but that's fine. It also won the AFI Award for Best Film of the Year. I don't really think that it should win Best Picture, but I think that it will because it's intense, and no one has ever made a movie about the topic of slavery with such visceral qualities.
It being that cause movie, that very sincere, intense movie, I think it's going to split the vote with Dallas Buyers Club.
It's certainly possible. I didn't think about the vote being split.
See,
with
I think
Dallas
it might be
Buyers Club.
split with Gravity and 12 Years a Slave, because those are the two strongest ones. And if they split that, American Hustle's going to win.
Or maybe Dallas Buyers Club. I mean, they're all good movies.
I think this is the strongest year, perhaps, in the history of the Academy Awards for films. 9 films nominated. Every single one of them would be a winner any other year, but they're all competing against each other.
So, just to wrap up, we all have different ideas of what should win. I think that Wolf of Wall Street should win.
Gravity.
American Hustle.
And we are all kind of split on who we think will actually win. I say 12 Years a Slave.
American Hustle.
It's 12 Years a Slave.
I mean, but it could be Gravity, it could be American Hustle. Cheers!
Yes.
I want to say, I think. In the vein, the movie that I think...
AJA Video Systems, proud supporter of Just Seen It, offers a wide range of professional acquisition and post-production solutions. Learn more at aja.com/PTV.